Gannon Buhr.
I'm Gannon Buhr. I'm 16 years old and I'm from Urbandale, Iowa.
Gannon first picked up a disc when he was about 9 or 10 years old. He had been watching some trick shot videos with Brody Smith. He landed on disc golf by accident because at the time he ended up buying a disc golf disc instead of an ultimate frisbee.
Just wanted to keep playing because I enjoyed watching the thing fly and the many different ways I can manipulate the disc.
Ended up practicing and practicing, looked on YouTube and figured out what to do with that disc once he got it.
For me, I've always looked up to professional athletes. For me, it's been Will Shoestrick. For some reason, I just got attached to his form and his game. He's been my favorite pro growing up, and he still is right now. First saw Will at 2015 USDGC. My mom drove me out from Iowa, and it was like a 16-hour drive, and I got a picture with him. And then a couple years later, I was able to get on Team Prodigy with him.
Gannon's path with disc golf is definitely unique. Most kids his age are concentrating on homecoming and prom and school sports.
With disc golf, you know, it's easier to get good, and I can make money at a young age doing what I love as well. For my practice routine, I try to do 200 to 500 putts a night from 30 feet only. I don't putt anywhere closer than that. 30 feet is where I putt from.
It's literally 24/7. We have baskets and nets in the basement of our house, and I'm constantly hearing chains all day, every day, into the night.
I don't really do much of field work anymore. I kind of just go out to a course and take my whole bag and throw the discs on every hole, every single one on different angles.
The flight of the disc, he understands the angles, he understands the plastic. He's just very analytical about the game, so it's not just, how does it feel? He really analyzes what he needs to do to get the shots that he's looking for. I think with that kind of work ethic, the sky's the limit for him.
Some of my biggest strengths are that I'm a very versatile player. I have pretty much every shot, I feel like, backhand, forehand, and decent distance with both, but I think a lot of people credit me for my putting. I get super nervous on the putting green, but they just kind of seem to go in sometimes, and I think that's what practice kind of helps with, is even bad putts or when you're nervous, they still tend to go in.
The moment I realized that disc golf could be a career for Gannon was probably during Waco of 2021. Seeing him land on lead card after the first round was something that actually felt kind of natural to me. To see him compete with the best players in the world obviously makes me very, very proud. He's a constant student of the game, including his competitors, which I think has helped him get to where he is today.
This week I'm really here to get a decent finish at the first Pro Tour event of the year, 35 or 40 under par range to get me in the top 10 finish.
As a mom, you really just hope that your kids are passionate about something, and that doesn't always happen. But to see him chase down disc golf like he has and continues to do, that makes me so happy.
The drive to compete is really what keeps me playing the sport. I hate losing, and I just want to, play as long as I can.
Gannon, such an incredible rookie season, as I mentioned earlier. Deep run last year in the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship. And he's been alive on this earth less time than we've been playing disc golf, all three of the commentators here in the booth. That's pretty amazing.